As a college student, I have a lot of expenses. From tuition and textbooks to rent and groceries, I'm bleeding money all school year long. So when I heard that Carson King, who's around my age, raised and donated over $3 million to the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital, I honestly couldn't believe it. It's hard for me to even fathom giving away that much money. So I decided I needed to interview Carson King and ask him for myself. And you ended up personally raising $1 million, right? And then it was matched. Do you ever think about the fact that that could be in your bank account right now, $1 million?
Looking back a little bit, I guess, there was a point where my friends liked to make fun of me because there was a news outlet out in the Cedar Rapids area that wanted to meet me in Williamsburg, which is about halfway between Altoona and Cedar Rapids.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have gas money to get there. I had to borrow it from my mom because I had just made my mortgage and student loan payments. So they were like, you couldn't afford to put gas in your car, and you had $300,000 in your Venmo account at that point.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly, it really never crossed my mind. It's a lot of money, but it's a lot of money that can go to a really good cause. The night before, at like 10 o'clock at night, I went over to Walmart and I got a $1.19 poster board sign, and then I had the Sharpie already, so I went back home and I tried to trace it out and make it really neat, and then I was like, no one's gonna see it anyway, so I just, my terrible third grade handwriting, I scribbled out, Busch Light Supply needs replenished, my Venmo, and the rest is history. And then after about 15 minutes after the game day crew left, my friend Tyler's like, who keeps blowing up your phone? And I looked down and it wasn't text, it was my Venmo, and I had, $400 within like 15 minutes to a half hour of being on TV. $600 when I was like, this has a bigger purpose than me. And I decided I want to send it to charity of some type. And then my parents and my brother and sister, they're kind of like, well, I think it'd be kind of cool to do the Stead Family Hospital. And then I thought, that's perfect. That's in the midst of all the rivalry. I'm an Iowa State guy donating to the University of Iowa. Like that's perfect. I think that can really unite a lot of people. I'm not a parent, but I have a nephew, who's just second grade, and I don't know what it would be like and how I would function if I knew he was sick and fighting for his life. So I couldn't even put myself in their shoes. It's just the strength that they have, having to be strong for not only themselves but for their kids. There was a little guy named Eli that was up there, and he has pretty frequent visits to the hospital. He has a great family, and he got a dog. He got a golden doodle. He named it King. And I thought that was the coolest thing out there. And if you get a chance to help someone, you're going to take it. And that was a perfect chance to help someone.